Alright, so what's up? Welcome back to another YouTube video on the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys the best keybinds for Fortnite. These are the best optimal keybinds that you can actually get on Fortnite. Now, if you just started on keyboard and mouse, or if you are switching to keyboard and mouse, or if you are already playing on keyboard and mouse but still can't get better, and yeah, I'll be teaching you guys what keybind you should choose and what you shouldn't, so you can change your current keybinds to what I recommend you guys. So without any further delay, let's just get straight into the video. If you do not feel comfortable with using these settings, please do not worry, as I'll tell you guys the alternatives of those keybinds, so you don't need to worry. These keybinds are the best that you can get, and I'm going to show you guys my own keybinds that I use to get better in a month, because I don't even play Fortnite a lot and I got a lot better in a month and I just started playing. So these keybinds will really help you out, so I'm just going to be showing you guys the keybinds. Alright, so as you can see, I'm on the game right now, so I'm going to be teaching you guys about the best keybinds that you can actually get for Fortnite. So yeah, so just go over my settings. Alright, so we're in my keybinds. Movement, do not change anything, it's just normal, everybody uses this. So alright, so for combat, it's basically your choice, it doesn't really matter much. But reload, everybody uses R, some might use other ones, but just to use one which you feel comfortable with. But everybody uses R, so you can use R as well and get comfortable with it. Now many people use scroll wheel off for it, but if you are a guy like me who can't do many things on the mouse like build and stuff, use E for use and you'll be good to go, and it will be easy and stuff. For harvesting tool, mine is really unique than others. Others use 1, or others use Q, or some kind of other button, but what I use is the button next to 1. So the button below escape button, I use that for harvesting tool. I've never seen anyone use this, but I just use it. It's really preference for you guys, so you can use Q if you want, you can use 1 if you want. So yeah, just for harvesting tool, it's just your preference. So building is the most important part. So for building, of course you want to crouch at left control. If you don't like that, you can of course change it. Alright, so for wall, the most optimal bind is the front mouse button, but if you are one of those people who can't even get used to the mouse buttons, like I tried the front and back mouse button for wall and ramp, it didn't really work out for me. I couldn't even get better with it. If you can't use your side buttons, if you can't get used to side buttons for buildings, please do not use it. I tried it, I didn't really get used to it. So the best keybind for wall is actually C. Most of the pros use C, and I actually use C because it's the most comfortable to me. If you think the mouse button is comfortable to you, the front mouse button, use front mouse button. Alright, so my floor is set to left shift. So why you ask, my floor is on left shift? Well, my pinky finger is always on shift. The only work my pinky finger does, or your pinky finger will do, is just crouch, and your every single finger should have 2 things to do. So left shift, you always have your finger on it, so you can actually put the builds which you do not use as much. So wall and ramp, of course you'll use it the most, but your floor and roof, you don't really use it as much as the wall and floor, and it's really easy, it really feels comfortable. So your finger will always be on left shift, so you don't even need to worry about taking out your floor or your roof. So if you don't have left shift bind it to anything, please use it as floor or roof, and it'll really make your builds better. Now stairs, it's really personal opinion, you can use anything, but in my opinion V is the best, and I use V. If you can get used to side buttons, please use the lower side button, so the second side button, use it for stairs and you'll be good to go. Now trap, many people use side buttons, but yeah, I use trap because it's just my personal preference. But if you can't get used to T or other trap buttons, use your side button and you'll be good to go. Now these other settings really don't matter. Now for building edit, you should make sure that your movement fingers are really close to your bind. So the movement fingers are usually close to E and F, so if you want, you can change this to E or F. Please make sure it's not anything else except E or F, because E and F are the best editing binds, and you can just use it right away. It's really close to your movement binds, and just use whatever you want, E or F. Also disclaimer, please do not change if you're playing on F to E, because it doesn't really make a difference. It's like the same distance. Many people use E, but it's just their personal preference. So if you want, use E, but if you are already used to E, do not switch to F, or if you're already used to F, do not switch to E. It doesn't really make a difference. So yeah, that's the best bind you can use for editing. Now, reset building, I just use my scroll wheel reset. You may be asking how to turn on scroll wheel reset. If you haven't turned it on, please turn it on because it's the best. But yeah, so how to turn it on? Well, just go to building edit, and then you will be set to F or E, whatever you choose. So what you have to actually do is just go over to your building edit, set the secondary button to your mouse scroll wheel down. So once you do that, again go down to reset building edit, set the secondary button to mouse wheel down. Alright, so once you turn scroll wheel on, it'll look like this. So once you edit, it'll be like this. So once you press your scroll wheel down or up, whatever you choose, used, just press it down and it will just automatically reset. You don't have to press it, you don't have to confirm your edit button, anything like that. You can just turn your scroll wheel down and it will automatically reset for you. And yeah, people edit like this on montages and you're like, what, how do they do it? Well, that's how they do it. So yeah, those were the best keybinds that you can actually get for Fortnite. Now thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you want more videos like this, please be sure to comment it down below what you want next. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.